So we're gonna start my everyday summer makeup tutorial. I just did my skincare routine. If you want to see it, I'll link it somewhere here. What do I do first? So first I'm going to use Glossier's Stretch Concealer in Medium. I don't use a brush for this. I just use my ring finger. And I painted my nails for like the first time in a year or so. My sister painted it, but I fixed it. I'm just taking my ring finger and applying that right under my eyes. And then on the other side. And then I'll place the rest right here where it's a bit red. Later we'll cover that up and blend that in. Okay, and then the other eye. This concealer is probably the most natural I've ever seen. I really like super natural makeup. So I also like to put that concealer under like this nose part just because it's so red all the time. And I'm like kind of breaking out there. And then I like to place it around my mouth because it's like discolored. I don't know why. Like that. And then I'm going to put some under my chin. I'll got here, red. And then around it because it's discolored again. I don't know why I have discoloration around my mouth. It's kind of sad. Okay, once you're done, we move on to another concealer. I use this one from Maybelline. This is their Fit Me concealer, and this is in shade 20 Sand Sable. And then I use that to cover like other spots. Well, I like to highlight my bridge of the nose first, so I have like none. And then right here on this acne, and on another acne. And then just blend it in. Sometimes I add a little extra if I can't even see it. Like that. And then I set it. I use Laura Mercier's translucent powder. I've had this forever. If you buy the large one, I bet you're gonna have it for like the rest of your life. Probably not, but you know what I mean. And I just set, because this concealer settles into your creases super quickly. Just blend it out for a bit. I still haven't found like a concealer that's super natural and doesn't crease. You can set it like immediately, but it's okay for me. I kind of like to put a lot more, like almost baking. Well, basically baking, but so the creases won't appear again. And then under my nose. And then setting all the acne spots like that. Then I like to use a different brush for setting the rest of the face. This one is, both of these are from Morphe, by the way. So I set the sides of my nose. This brush sheds so much after being washed a couple times, but at first it's really nice. Like that. And then I like to set the chin. And then around the mouth. But I also like to set the sides of my face just so it doesn't look so large and round. This is so the light will only go to the center of my face and not the sides. And also I like to set the forehead, not all the forehead, but the perimeter. Is there, because it's round, right? Maybe not. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, so we're done setting. Takes a bit. Next, I move on to the eyes. I use this palette. You've probably seen me use it like 10 million times already, but my best friend Jordan gave this to me. I use it every single day. And then I use the shades, where is it? I'm gonna use the shade Crisp and Stylin', and then a little bit of, oh my gosh, this shade, what's it called? Of Drive. I use like a angled brush, and I dip it in Crisp on both sides, and then I tap off the excess. Here, I'll bring you up close. First, I start on the very like outer V, just so I can draw that like, oh shoot, just so I can draw that line. And I like to drag it towards like the middle, because later we're gonna blend it in. Doesn't really matter if it's all messy like right now. This makes your eyes look more elongated, which I need. And then do that for the other eye. Like that. And then it looks like it's too much, but don't worry, we're gonna blend it out later on. I'm using the Stylin' shade, which is like the dark brown, tapping off the excess, and I'm creating a wing. I like using shadows for winged liner because it's so much more natural. And And then I'm just drawing it out like that. And then I like to like sort of like blend it like this so it's not too harsh. And then use my ring finger and blend out the wings. And then do it for the other side. I like to blend and then add more. I don't know why. And then, okay, so now is the time to blend that eyeshadow out. So I'm just taking, this is an Eco Tools brush, and it's just like that. It's a pretty fluffy brush. Then I blend it out. I like to bring it towards the under part of the eye. And I like to flick it out. It doesn't do much, but I like to pretend it does. And then do it on the other side. Oh, I also like to remove the powder at the same time if there's still extra under there. And then we're done for the eyeshadow part of the eyes. But next we have to, what was next? Oh my gosh. I don't wear mascara just because it's so annoying to take off. Even if I use my eye and lip remover, it still doesn't go away. I'm just gonna curl it, that's all I do. Usually I wear non-waterproof mascara, but it smudges everywhere. I have to like check every 10 minutes to see if it's not over my face. And then other eye. Isn't it so depressing when you lose an eyelash? That's all for the eyes. Okay, so for blush, I switch between two. They're both from 3CE, no surprise. So this is 3CE's Take a Layer Multi-Pot. This shade is so pretty. Or I use, the case is super dirty, 3CE's, I forgot what collection these were, but it's in Rose Beige. But today, I'm going to, what shade should I use today? I haven't used this one in a bit, so I'm going to use this one. And then I'm just going to take some, or a lot. I like using a lot of blush. I like to apply it to this area right here. If you apply your blush closer into your face, it makes your face— oh, I just dropped it! If you place your blush more closer into your face, it makes your face look smaller, but I like putting it everywhere. You can't see it on camera as well, I don't know why. Or I'll just put more so I can see. The more the merrier. Ooh, I put it too much in one spot. I don't know how I feel about that. And normally when I'm putting my blush on, I tend to remove the powder I placed there anyway, so it's already gone by the time I'm done. If there's any more powder, I just remove it with this brush. Okay, lastly, we're almost done, don't worry. It takes so long for my makeup. I remove my texture. Make sure your base is completely dry. Well, it doesn't have to be completely, but the more you remove, the longer the tint will stay on. My natural lips are just gray and I don't like that, but we're gonna change that now. I use two. Again, I don't know. I'm the most indecisive person in this world. So I either use Peripera's Airy Ink Velvet. This is in number 7, The Thing Is Gone. I think it was my something coral, or I don't know. Or I either use 3CE's Velvet Lip Tint in Daffodil. At first, I didn't think I would like it. I just knew that everyone was using it. It was like the most popular shade. It was like sold out. So I was like, okay, maybe it is good. And then I tried it. I'm like, wow. It's such a wearable red. If you don't like wearing reds, this will get you into wearing reds. I'm just gonna do a mixture just so we can have some variation. First, I'll start with the Peripera's lip tint as the base. It's so gorgeous. I also like to fill in the Cupid's bow with this. Not like too much, but like a noticeable amount. And then I'm going to use the 3CE's lip tint. I'm only going to put this in the middle, of course, so. It stopped recording. I don't know when it stopped recording. Hey, we're done. I'm going to take my hair clips off. Wow. So that was it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I miss filming makeup tutorials. They're my favorite. Hope you enjoyed. Bye!